All right. Are we good? I hope that we're good. Oh no. What's happening? Let's see. All right. We're good? Everything looks good? Cool. Glad to see it. Glad to see it. Glad to see it. Okay, so Miriam, welcome. Desperate, welcome. Glad to see you guys. Yes, we are back to the norm. Back to the norm of everything. So yeah, we are back. Just a few little business things to tend to before we get started. So something you guys, animation, welcome, glad to see you. But yeah, guys, we're back. We're back with UnOrdinary again. We only have double chapter madness this week because there is a break. There is a break going on this week. And next week, I think we are back on the 28th, I believe is what Uru said, or what I was told last week by Solo. Chapters are good, but feels like there's stuff I won't like. Oh, Marion, that's got me a little worried, actually. But yeah. What's up, Ty? Welcome, my man. But guys, we got business to discuss. We got business to discuss. In case you can't see, in case, you know, something's not showing up for you, like if you're not looking for it, there's something you guys may want to check out. Break ends on your birthday. Welcome, or well, happy early birthday, Hunter. Glad to hear that. That's cool. Nice little birthday present. We like those. But yeah, guys, I got emotes now. I've had these emotes for a while, actually. If you're in the Discord, I've had them for a while. I have them there, and we only have 4 for now. But I decided, you know, to set up some memberships if you're interested in that. It's not mandatory by any means. Like, do not feel pressure to like, you know, join channel memberships or anything like that. Like, no pressure. It's just something I thought, like, you know, may as well, like, since I have these, I had these made a few years ago, actually. So Miriam, these emotes are actually a few years old. They're in the Discord. I actually have more, but right now I'm only allowed to upload 4 emotes. But yeah, so we have Right Buddy, we have Fierce Sarah, we got Let's Be Friends Blake, and we've got Scared Shitless Ison. So there's more. There's more emotes. Maybe, hopefully, we'll get to use them in the future. But yeah, they're there if you guys want to, if you guys want them. But yeah, hopefully we're back, and hopefully there won't be any more problems for the foreseeable future. But yeah, so that's business. As you guys can see, I'm back. I played Splatoon last night, so you guys already knew that, for those of you who were here. And yeah, that's about. I might play more Splatoon 3 tonight on stream, I mean. But yeah, so we last left off on UnOrdinary with what happened last time? Shit. I've like avoided opening UnOrdinary at all while I was gone because I didn't want to risk, you know, seeing the thumbnails. But last time, John and Sarah got ambushed while they were walking, assumably home back to Wellston, from the water guy, the water assassin, said by Oren. And they got pretty caught off guard. John was trapped immediately. And he woke up in a bit. Welcome, Gogito. Welcome. But he saw that water guy was drowning Sarah in the same ball that he was drowning Terrence in back in the last chapter. And then we saw John activate his ability, kind of. He didn't use it really much in the episode, though, but he used it to give himself a little bit of strength, and he was able to break out of the ice, and he was able to attack the guy, which allowed Sarah to get out. And then after a few back and forths with John and Sarah not being able to get a good hit off on him, but still, like, you know, able to save each other from, like, the drowning, he then encased them in ice and stabbed them through the fucking torsos. And as he was about to finish the job on both of them, Kaden and Kuyo showed up in the nick of time to protect the two of them. And that's where episode 273 ended off. And we have double chapter madness tonight with episodes 274 and 275. So let's go ahead and get into this. So here we go. I'm excited. That'd be a pretty cool story, actually, Gogito. That'd be a cool storyline, actually. I wouldn't mind seeing that, actually. So, here we go. Parental advisory, strong language. So, actually, before, guys, I'm going to go grab water real quick. Okay, I'm back. Okay, we're back. I got water. I'm good. So let's go ahead and get into this, shall we? So here we go. John and Sarah on the floor. John's holding on to his stomach still, and Sarah's just knocked face down first. Ice Guy's just like, I'm ending it. And then... Not so fast. UnOrdinary episode 274. Let's go. And Water Guy's just ... Bitch, I'm a god tier. The fuck you gonna do? And Kaden's just, who sent this guy? He sure did a number on them. And John just... And Kuyo, I'll keep him busy. Get those two out of here. Don't tell me Kuyo's about to die. No, not Kuyo. Come on. This is what I predicted, that Kuyo would keep him busy, you know, kind of like take him out, and Kaden would just focus on teleporting John and Seraphina away. But Miriam, now that you said that, now I'm just like, wait a fucking minute. Okay, so Kuyo, and his eyes just go... appear, and he grabs on his sword, dash, and Kaden's just in the back, just like, ... And then Ice Guy just shows up. Water Guy just goes whoosh, and makes two ice blades with his arms. And then Kuyo just gets him, like, bam, just jumps on him and slashes down, but Ice Guy blocks. I'm calling him Ice Guy now, but he was Water Guy before. And Water Guy's just... Ooh, Kuyo's just like, Ice Guy's struggling, though. He's just like, ugh. And then Kaden just rushes over to John and Sarah. And Water Guy's just, ... And Kaden's about to teleport. And Kaden's activating his ability, like, hey, get out when you can. I'll call you. And Kuyo's just, go! And Water Guy's just, ... question mark. Later, creep. All right, Okay. I thought he was about to do something. But they get out of there. Okay. And so, like, the ice, so he sees them teleport away. The ice starts to crack, and he just... And then he just... And then Kuyo sees that he's about to do something. He's just like, And he jumps back as Ice Guy does the X slash at him. Okay. Yo, what the fuck? This guy's got... He's got a goatee and it's the same color as his hair. Like, that looks really weird. It looks like I know it's intentional. I know it's intentional, but it just looks like there's like he's got paint splattered on him. I'll kill you. And he's summoning the icicles again. And they're going straight for Kuyo. And he takes a stance and he grips and he just slashes them. He slashes them all as he moves forward. Man, you know I really want to hope that Kuyo is actually a hero. That him and Rei were actually friends. They just disagreed on a lot of things. But hopefully Kuyo, you know, as he got older, did some more growing himself. But I still totally can suspect that he is part in cahoots with Cassandra and Ember. I could still totally see that. Either way. And also, this would be kind of a unique and kind of cool battle because it would be Ember versus Spectre. And let's be honest, kind of fairly low-ranking assassin types of the two organizations. I would assume just because we don't really know where Kuyo stands, if he even is part of Ember. Anyway, he gets up to Water Guy again. You're gonna need to try a bit harder than that. And Water Guy's just like, and Kuyo slashes down, but he turns to water. No! And Kuyo's just, he turns to water and gets behind Kuyo. And Kuyo just looks back. And he freezes Kuyo's torso. He freezes him. Die. So he sends like a glacier. He sends the blades that pierce John and Sarah at Kuyo. Kuyo's just, I need more blades. Holy shit. Did these get summoned from his body? Or no. I think he like summoned them and they stabbed into the ice. But he summons a lot more blades. A lot like the sword. And they just go whoosh. And he does an X slash at the ice. And Water Guy's just, this is taking too long. And more knives just appear as Kuyo grabs and tosses them at him. And he turns into water again. And he trips and Kuyo's just, huh? And he and he goes into the sewer. Bro, you nasty Water Guy. He goes into the sewer. And Kuyo's just, who was that guy? So, Layla, we're at Layla's office. Okay, honestly, totally cool that he got away. I was expecting that. I would have liked to see, the end of the fight and everything, but totally cool that the guy got away. Because as far as we've seen, Kuyo's not down with killing people. He could have killed Lennon, but he was like, nah, like, we're going to let the authorities take, like, we're going to turn this guy in, like, so. Anyway. In Layla's office, she's just at her desk with some papers and everything. Yeah, and she notices someone coming in. She's And she sees Caden. How many times have I told you to use the door? And they appeared. And he just, Layla, help. And she just, what happened? An assassin. And he falls to the floor. That's right. Teleporting 3 people is pretty tiring for him. Caden! So now we're at an apartment Doc's place. And so he's got a lot of dishes piled up, and he's just on his couch, just laying down. This one's going off. Just, huh? He sees a call from Layla going on, like, Layla, what is it? Darren, I need you to come to my office. Layla, I told you, I'm taking some time to sort things out. Please, this can't wait. My sister and her friend are dying. And he just, what? UnOrdinary episode 274. End. All right. This was pretty. This was pretty cool. You know what? Hold up. Let me just check something real quick. Here we go. Let me just check something. I know Layla's a 6.6. Okay, so Layla has pretty good recovery. Certainly, you know, nothing compared to Serafina. But it's interesting that she's not trying to heal on her own. So I guess this is kind of confirmation that healers like her and Sarah can't heal other people. They can only rewind their own injuries. That's, you know, that's pretty understandable. Like, I get that. That's cool. No problem. Anyway, let's go ahead and jump right into 275. But Kuya's fight against Water Guy. Ah, there was no levels. Come on. Kuya's fight against Water Guy was pretty sick. It was nice to see, like, I don't think we've ever seen, like, an actual weapon fight in UnOrdinary. And that was pretty cool to see. You know, I like seeing Uru's choreography with, like, you know, actual weapons and everything. So, yeah. Awesome job on that, Uru. Honestly, nothing I was really disappointed with or anything in that episode. That's so true, Mike. That's so true. All right. So, here we go. Just some birds in the sky outside of some kind of facility. And Doc shows up. Oh, she is doing it. And Doc opens up and Leia's just... And Doc's just like, question mark? And Leia... Oh, wait. Oh, I think she's freezing them so they don't die. Okay, so I think she's got them frozen in place. Or maybe she is rewinding them as much as she can. And Caden's just sitting down, just nodding off and everything. So John's there and Sarah's there. And Doc's just like, what the hell happened here? UnOrdinary episode 275. So we got 2 glasses on Layla's desk, assuming from Doc's elixirs. And gently sets John's head down like, I stabilized them for now. They shouldn't have any problems recovering from here. And Leia just looks at him like, thank you, Darren. And he just kind of like, don't fucking thank me. I hate you right now. Thanks for coming even under the circumstances. You saved them. Wouldn't be the first time. Doc's never actually saved... Okay. I don't think Doc's actually saved someone from the brink of death because, again, John's never even crossed that line of actually almost killing someone. Well, John's never actually intentionally almost killed someone. And Doc has brought them back. John has sent people to the hospital. But I feel like this is the first time that Doc's saving someone from the brink of death. And so he points to Caden like, now to deal with this guy. And Leia's just, oh, he's just resting. He'll be up in a bit. A teleporter, huh? He didn't think to bring them to a hospital? His ability has limitations. Oh, we're getting an explanation of Caden's ability. His energy consumption depends on how far he travels and what he brings with him. It's also less costly for him to move to familiar locations. If he overexerts himself, that could put his life at risk. And Caden opens his eyes. Yo, Caden better not die. Caden better not die. I don't like that. I don't like that death flag there for Caden. I don't like that. Stop that. You stop that right now. So he opens his eyes. You talking about me? And Doc's just like, huh? How long have you been awake? And Layla's just kind of like, look, are you okay? What happened to these two? And Caden's just like, well, I saw them at the new cafe. Some ice assassin was following them around. He tried to kill them when they... Okay, so he is an ice assassin. Not... Well, maybe Caden only saw him do the ice moves and not the water. He tried to kill them when they were alone. And Layla's just... Do you know who sent him? No, I got out of there as fast as I could, so I wasn't able to gather much more. I see. And Doc just looks at her, just... Thank goodness you were in the area. Who knows what would have happened otherwise? And Doc just turns away, like... And Layla's just shaking, clenching her fists. And Doc grabs her hand. And she's kind of like, And she's like, huh? And she, like, looks at her hand. And Doc's like, sorry. Have it. Okay, it's just awkward. And Caden's just reading his book. Well, glad Kuyo's okay. Gotta figure out how to explain all this to him. So now Layla and Doc are just sitting at her desk, both on their laptops. And Doc looks over to her, just ... And she just pulling her hair back behind the ear, just beaming and everything. And Doc just like... ... And Layla looks at him like, This feels really weird to just put this here when, like, John and Sarah were on the brink of death right now, but, you know, whatever. And John just gets up, like... And John... We're seeing John now, and he's just like... Ugh. And he's remembering the ice assassin and everything, just getting pierced and everything. And Sarah... And almost dying. You're reaching out for Sarah. Sarah! Whoosh, stab. Sarah! And he rushes up. And Layla just looks at him. And Doc's just like, shit, he's awake. Ugh. What happened? And where's... Sarah! Sarah, can you hear me? Wake up! Please wake up! And Caden just looks at John like he's loud. John, she'll be fine. She just needs to rest. Like, don't touch me! And he rushes his elbow and Doc just blocks like, John, I fucking swear I should have just let you rot in the street. And John just like, Doc, what the hell are you doing here? Aw, hug him, John, hug him! And just like... And John sees Layla and Caden. Like, where are we? Who the fuck are you people? And Layla just gets up, crosses her arms, and walks over. So, you're the John I've heard so much about. And he looks up at Layla. Well, Layla's taller than him. She knows who I am? Please, have a seat. I'll explain everything. This is where the episode ends. Oh, thank God it didn't. And so she explains everything, and we know everything, so we don't need to sit through that. And John's just like, damn it. Sarah warned me about getting involved in some deep shit. But this? And Doc's just in the back sipping coffee, and Layla, she was right to warn you. Now someone within Spectre wants you dead. And John just ... Dead, huh? He's remembering the Reach. I thought we'd finally get some peace after what happened in Rowden. And I was fine with staying powerless if it meant things would go back to normal. But now you're telling me it'll only get worse? Memory Nice Guy and him and Sarah's auras. Shit, if I were at full strength, I would have kicked his ass. John just ... You can hide here for now. I'll do what I can to shield you guys. And John just... Hide. No, I'm sick of hiding. I'm not backing down that easy. Layla, how do I access the recovery machine? I want my ability back. UnOrdinary episode 275. And all right, that's a pretty good stopping point, honestly. That's a pretty high note to end. I definitely do think and okay, there was extra. So, hello, Uru-chan here. UnOrdinary will be going on a 2-week hiatus. I've been having some wrist pains and I need some time to recover. Hope you enjoyed the episode. We will be back on September 28th. Love, Uru. So, yeah, that's cool. Totally fine. Honestly, shit, what was I saying? This is a pretty good note to end the episode on. I know the circumstances of why Uru's taking the break. Completely understandable. I feel like this is a good mark to end an episode on. Just kind of like this confirmation of John finally saying he does want his ability back. I feel like it is an awkward place to put a break, though, personally. Again, totally out of Uru's control. Like, she should absolutely rest up. It just feels kind of awkward. Like, that this is where, the break, goes. But, still really cool, like, to, get that confirmation from John. Yeah, you're right, Miriam, like, it does look like John and Sarah... Well, Sarah also has the plan to steal the recovery device, which I don't know if that's still going to happen. But, yeah, like I said, I feel like there wasn't really a point in... I still feel like there wasn't really a point in disabling John if he's getting his ability back so soon. Clearly, he's going to be at his limit with how much he can use of it. But, no, still really good episodes, Uru. Still fantastic episodes. It was cool to see Doc and John reunited again. And, some things never change with, like, Doc just being like, I swear to God, like, this little piece of shit. But, yeah. I also do really hope that after this is over, like, when John and Sarah have to say goodbye to Doc and Layla for the next bit, I really hope that, like, John gets to say his goodbye that he wanted to say, what he wanted to say to Doc when he came back from Wellston and saw that Doc had left. Mike, we know dude. We know you live in Uru's walls, but like I'm saying, I'm pretty sure how him and Sarah are gonna get their abilities back permanently is gonna have to do with John's uncle, grandfather, whoever the fuck he is. But, I mean, come on, Mike. You're not fooling anyone. We know that you know everything. But, yeah. Pretty good episodes, honestly. Like I said, I do feel like the stuff with Doc and Layla was kind of awkwardly placed, like, considering, like, 2 kids fucking died that you guys just saved. I have not been watching House of Dragons. I'm not a Game of Thrones fan. I mean, he's gonna need more treatments. He's definitely gonna... Well, okay. Maybe he won't need more treatments just because we saw that he was able to get it back briefly. So maybe if John uses the recovery device once, he'll, like, be able to, like, have his channels, like, permanently back or something. I don't know. But yeah, pretty good episodes. I will definitely have to look back, check up on a few things for these episodes. But like I said, really good still. Still really good. I feel like Doc might try his hand at a cure if he gets hold of the temper. Well, honestly, that's another thing. I feel like Doc's definitely gonna get involved now, I think. And I think he is. That's possible. That's possible, Mike. But I feel like Doc's definitely going to get involved now. We definitely, I think it's safe to say that we can all agree that Doc is the chemist who made the fucking slow dampener disabler that Terrence took at Rowden Hill. I think it's safe to assume that because he is a well-respected chemist and everything. So I definitely do think he's gonna fully master the dampener disabler and give that to John, Blake, Eisen. He'll be the supplier for them, so that way whenever they do get a hold of confront Spectre next, they can take that and just be like, boom, we got our abilities back, bitch, what's up? But yeah, Doc's definitely involved now. The negator, thank you. That's what I called it, Miriam. Thank you. Yes, the dampener negator. I mean, we have stone. That was one of the first abilities we saw. We saw stone body, remember? But yeah. Also, John's finally met Layla, so I like that. But yeah. Pretty cool. Pretty good chapters. Glad to be back. I thought there would have been a little bit more. I thought the fight would have lasted a lot longer, actually. Like, I thought something on this scale between two assumedly high god tiers. I thought it would have been something kind of, similar to John versus the Royals, like a two-parter. John versus Arlo, Ventus, and Melee. But the fight was still good. This episode was good, even though it was a talking but not talking episode is what I'll call it. Just because, we had that kind of awkward moment with Doc and Layla. And then, Layla we're not seeing anything about Layla telling John. And again, we didn't need to see Layla tell John everything because, again, we know everything like that John most likely would have been told. We'd seen it ourselves. So, yeah. Okay, but that's the thing. You can't be picky animation. I mean, Earth is Earth, so stone is Earth. And also, we've seen Quake, which technically doesn't really qualify, but, it's there. We saw Metal Body, that's also Earth. Toph busted out metal armor before. But yeah, it was still good. Yeah, I liked it. Anyway, even though it was double episode madness, not really much else to talk about in the meantime. So yeah, I think we can end it here. I'll probably be back in a bit for some more Splatoon 3 if you guys would like to check that out as well. I need to go get some groceries and also figure out dinner. But yeah, I will be back later tonight for some more Splatoon. But I will be back later tonight for some more Splatoon 3 here on this channel. But yeah, hope to see you guys then. And I will, do what I usually do with the review and discussion for episodes 274 and 275. And yeah. So, with everything said, and question of the day. Thank you, Miriam. Thank you. I've been gone for so long, I forgot how we do things here. So, question of the day. Thank you for that. Question of the day. Question of the day. Do you think we're still planning on stealing the recovery machine? we still have no idea what Sarah's plans were. I don't think that John is going to be stupid enough to tell Layla right off the bat Sarah wants to steal it, because I don't think even Layla is, aware of that. But yeah, are we getting, like, do you guys think we're still stealing the recovery machine? I think we just might. And, depending on how big it is, depending on, like, how they steal about it and everything, they may or may not be able to hide it at the school, in their dorms and everything. I also still really want to see what the recovery machine looks like and what the disabler machine looks like. But yeah. So, that's question of the day. Are we still stealing the recovery machine? I think we probably are. I think John and Sarah definitely are going to have some tricks up their sleeve. And, oh, you know what? Maybe John and Sarah steal the machine. They get their abilities back, but, they still have to get the regular treatments with it and everything. Water Guy shows back up with a dampener, and he takes it, but John and Sarah have the negators on them, and they're like, ha, full power, bitch ass. Maybe, just maybe, that'd be really cool. It would be such a Uno moment of just like, ha, draw 2 cards. Oh, but I have a draw 2. Oh, but I have a draw 2. Oh, but you've activated my trap card. Oh, but I had this up my sleeve. It would be kind of silly, but also like really cool. Good thing I'm not writing UnOrdinary. Anyway, yeah. I am going to head out for now, guys. And as always, I hope you guys had a great night. I will be back tonight with some more Splatoon 3. Review and discussion for these 2 chapters will come out soon. I think I am going to do these 2 separately still, like how I usually do. I know in the past, whenever I did rereads of multiple episodes, or I've done review and discussions for multiple episodes in one video, but I think I still will keep these 2 separate just because they are kind of vastly different and everything too. But yeah, that'll be it for this video, for this stream, guys. See you guys back in a bit for those of you who do come by. And as always, everyone,